Hello and welcome to the newest entry in the Padawan's Guide to the Galaxy. Today I'm going to delve further into the past of the once great Jedi known as Revan. The detail of Revan's early life and childhood is somewhat of a mystery. This being said, it was rumoured that Revan was born in the Outer Rim territories. Revan was inducted into the Jedi Order at a very young age, where he fell under the tutelage of Jedi Master Kreia. He went on to receive training not only on Coruscant but also on Dantooine, and this is where he met his now infamous friend Alec, later to be referred to as Malik. Both Revan and Alec sought to further their training with the Jedi Master Zar Lestin. Zar took note of Revan's insatiable thirst for knowledge, yet put it down purely to youthful exuberance. This was not felt to be the case by all of the Jedi Order. Revan went on to leave his first Master's tutelage and go on to seek training with a number of different Masters, one of the most noteworthy being Jedi Master Dorak, the chronicler of the Dantooine Jedi Enclave. He finally returned to his first Master when, and I quote, he realised there was nothing more to be learnt from the Jedi, except how he could leave them forever. By the date 3963 BBY, Revan along with Alec attained the rank of Jedi Knight. The pair were viewed as the Order's most promising members, but it was always Revan who shone through with greater skill, intellect and talent than Alec could ever possess. When the time of the Outer Rim skirmishes occurred between the Galactic Republic and the Mandalorian Neo-Crusaders, Revan had gained a great deal of notoriety inside the Order. He was known for being a powerful, charismatic Jedi Knight. He used his position to argue the case for the Jedi intervention in the war. This caused him to be branded the Jedi's own Crusader by the Republic's media. As the war effort claimed more lives, he began to gain more support from few like-minded Jedi. First to aid him was obviously Alec. He gained the honorary title of Master by his loyal followers in late 3964 BBY. This title may or may not have come from Alec. It is unclear as to its origin, although in the Council's eyes he was still only deemed to be a Jedi Knight. With many followers from the Order now siding with Revan, he decided to scout the Mandalorian threat. This was in direct defiance of the Jedi Order's commands. On his way, he attempted to recruit more followers from the Academy on the planet Taris, yet none of them would follow his path. He went on to investigate the events on the planets Surja, Onderon and Zun. He reported his findings to the Jedi Council after the Mandalorians' wars proper began. They still deemed his actions incorrect and said the Jedi had no place in this war. The Council then ordered him to return to Surja, where he discovered some of his loyal followers had been captured during the Mandalorian campaigns. He arrived on the planet Surja to discover his disciples had already been freed by the fugitive Jedi Padawan Zane Carrick and Mandalorian gone rogue Roland Dyer. Now that Revan had regained his lost followers, he continued his crusade against the Mandalorian threat. Now the war itself had grown in scale, and so had Revan's fame. As his notoriety grew, the media decided to rename him and his followers the Revanchists. Revan began to travel the galaxy, taking his message to all Jedi who would listen. It was at this time, during the Battle of Sirocco on the planet Cathar, that the Mandalorians committed mass genocide on thousands using nuclear weapons. Its pain and loss was felt through the Force by all who followed Revan that day. Knowing this, the leader of a group called the Adas Corp invited Revan to bid upon the Exogorth super weapons. After several visions amongst the Revanchists, Revan decided to send a messenger, as he was otherwise pre-engaged. He sent Squinkar Gesimus in his place. Knowing the danger these weapons represented, he informed him to take the weapons out of the mix. Shortly after this, Lucian Day was appointed to the Jedi Council. He brought the news that there had been a major blow to the Mandalorian war effort, and this had reportedly come from an insurrection amongst their own ranks. He went on to claim that the interventionist path taken by Revan and his followers was wrong for both the Jedi and the Republic. The Council then went on to recall and, if necessary, detain the renegades. The Jedi Council sent their orders to be carried by Squinkar Gesimus, who was now going under the guise of Captain Malik, after testifying to the Council over the secret cabal known as the Jedi Covenant. This is the end of this current entry into the journal. They are soon to be followed by an entry of Revan during the Mandalorian Wars. And I hope this entry has been a lot better than the last, and we appreciate your feedback. Thank you.